Why some children keep trying while others give up. I'm Chua. Children and parents know me as Uncle Chua. I'm a counselor by training. I run a counseling center, Mindful Bear, but most importantly, I'm a father to a lovely 8-year-old daughter. Throughout my journey as a father, I realized that there's no 10-year series on parenting. And this channel is about me trying to share my parenting journey so far, some practical tips that all of us can try. So let's get started. Well, let me explain. Why do some children bounce back immediately after failure, but some children immediately give up? Parents with more than one kid sometimes realize this difference among the siblings as well. Locus of control. What a person believes controls the person's life outcome. There are two types of locus of control: external locus of control and internal locus of control. Example of high internal locus of control: when a child do badly for an exam, the child will study harder and try out different methods to improve. When a child lost a game, the child will take responsibility and practice more. Then parents, you might ask, what is external locus of control? For external locus of control, a child believes that everything is luck, dependent on luck, or how lucky he or she might be, or everything is determined by factors around the child. If I do well, do badly, it's determined by my peers, determined by teachers, determined by my parents, and not me. How can parents build high internal locus of control? Firstly, parents will need to encourage decision making in children as early as possible. Secondly, parents need to teach children how to problem solve as early as possible. And most importantly, parents should praise effort and not outcomes, because effort builds persistence and allows the child to believe that they can continue to improve despite of setbacks or failures. A very classical example of day-to-day is when your child didn't do well for their studies or WAs, what we always as parents we need to say is, you worked hard for this result. Let's see how can we do better, looking at ways that we can improve. But you have made a lot of effort to achieve what you did. Good job on the effort part. So parents, how does locus of control affect academic performance? For children with high internal locus of control, they will be more motivated and they will always find ways to keep improving despite their results. For children with high external locus of control, they tend to give up very easily and they tend to blame everything, like, oh, maybe I'm unlucky, maybe the paper was unfair, the paper was very hard. It's really important to focus on building high internal locus of control in children as they are growing up. So as parents, what can we do to promote high internal locus of control? Firstly, we encourage decision making, we encourage accountability, we also encourage problem solving skills. What should we avoid is overprotection, like we try to make all decisions for your child. Secondly, we avoid solving every problem for the child. We avoid excessive blaming. Parents, what are you waiting for? Try it today!